And just like that, we're back again. Uncle Bocow in the building. Budwiser pulled pork? Yeah, it's a thing. It's more like baby food. But that's not the star of the show. That's just what we're going to review it on to show you that even something like this can be pimped out. Bum, bum, bum. Cousin Eddie is in the building. All right, guys, so this sauce, this is the wrong time for me to review it. I did not eat lunch. It's dinner time right now. And, yeah, this is going to suck, straight up. So, he made the stupid hot last year. And I've still got half a bottle in my fridge. It's so freaking hot. I just can't take it. Well, then what's he do? He goes and makes tearjerker. Yes, sir. You can't get your hands on this. The stuff's sold out. He saved me a bottle. Thank you, Cousin Eddie. And he wants to see me burn. I got some crackers and I got a piece of bread here. I don't have any hamburger buns. And the only reason I have this this stuff here, this Budwiser pulled pork, I was at the store and I just needed something quick. I'm having baked beans and mac and cheese tonight with the girls, and so I figured I can have a little of this on the side, but it's enough for two, and they're not gonna be home until later. So I'm like, let me do a sauce review. Look at this stuff. It looks like refried beans, but this will fix it. All right. Oh my God. Eddie, what did you do? It just smells like straight peppers. There's probably hardly any barbecue in there. All right. I've got, you guys see that? I got quite a bit there. Mmm. Ooh. Mmm. Wow. So right off the bat, you get that classic Cousin Eddie's barbecue flavor. This is my favorite hog sauce right here. And then the heat starts to kick in, but then the heat kicks in. Tearjerker. This is nuts right here. Now you guys can't get your hands on this, but what you can do. You guys can order his regular sauces. He might have some other seasonal ones there. CousinEddieSauce.com, and grab you some of this. I got another one. I think he sold out of this too. Holy habanero. I'm actually going to open this. I want to do a little bit of both. I'm on an empty stomach, guys. Like, beyond what you could ever imagine empty. I had a very light breakfast and then had zero lunch. Alright. We got this baby double sealed. Woohoo! I'm on fire. I'm sweating bullets right now. That tearjerker. See, I gotta break into this. And this isn't mild by any means. This is just, it's made with his red habaneros, which are the hottest ones I've ever had. Mmm. Oh man. The sweetness of those red hobs and the heat. He gave me one last year, peak of pod season, right? I was eating super hots every day. Sometimes only half a super hot. Then I'd eat the other half in my food. But I could definitely handle it, a whole habanero. And I went to Cousin Eddie's and try one of those, he said. And I did. I bit into it. I said, they're good. It's sweet. And the heat kicked in. I was in trouble. Couldn't even finish it. I ate probably a quarter or a third of that pepper, and I was wrecked. I was like, man, what the hell did you do to these peppers? And so, yeah, and he ended up he gave me a whole bunch of them, and I used them wisely. I made sauce, and I dried some out, man. Some of them I dried out. He gave me some chocolate Budwiser or chocolate Ghost, I remember. Hydrated those and ground them up into a flake. You know, we put that stuff on our spaghetti like crazy. Wow. The tearjerker. You guys might be like, why would you review a sauce that we can't get? Well, because I should have reviewed it a long time ago, and I didn't get around to it, for one. For two, I'm just letting you know, look at that, it's dripping off. Wow. Now the habanero taste, Cousin Eddie's, a little bit like the Southern Heat, which has the Scorpions, the Trinidad. A little bit hotter than the Southern Heat. This still has that Cousin Eddie's flavor, but a lot of super hot flavor. Like, it is strong. Yeah, it's legit, man. I'm sweating. I'm gonna dip this in that. I mean, this isn't disgusting, but you just look at it. It's just basically, I don't hardly ever buy stuff like that. But I've been wanting to review this sauce, and I had to go to the store for some essentials, milk, eggs, and I said, you know what? I said, I seen that. And I probably don't have any flavor. That's exactly what I said. I said, yeah, but I know something that can kick it up. Oh, yeah. How's you guys' days been going out there today? How's everybody doing? I did a walkthrough today, so I don't think I'll ever do all my plants. I actually missed some, believe it or not, too. Lit. I actually did. I missed some plants, but I got most of the stuff, and that's the first of the season that I've actually done a full garden walkthrough. You guys are able to see. If you haven't checked it out, you can. Those video views always do better than any hot sauce review, any pod review. Sometimes they do better than the challenges. But yeah, and I like watching. It's interesting. I think I remember just a couple years back watching Kingstar when he'd go out there and just show his plants. Walker, Texas peppers. He's a real good one to watch if you ever watch him. Walker does a lot of garden walkthroughs. He has a monster grow. Wow, that's all building right now, man. I'm burning good, like lips, tongue, everything. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna get cramps. I don't have nothing in my stomach at all. That's hot. Now, Cousin Eddie will tell you about that. One day he was up the street here, not right across the street, it wasn't far, and he, I walked out front and there was a ripe chocolate Ghost on one of my plants, and I picked it, put it in my pocket, and I went up there, and he was talking to some lady slinging sauce, had his table all set up. I bit the tip off of that chocolate Ghost and I said, hit me. I don't remember what sauce he put in there, but he put it in, and I ate it. Oh, like that, did like a gusher. About 15 minutes later, I told my wife I gotta go back to the house. And she was like, why? I'm like, I'm getting a gut bomb. And that little 3 minute, 4 minute, I mean, it's literally a 3 minute walk, 2 minutes maybe, I don't know, was insane. My stomach started hurting. The worst thing is that I ate breakfast that morning, so I don't know, just that pepper and the sauce mix. And I was walking home, my gut, like, no. And I walked in the house, grabbed a banana, ate half of it, used the bathroom, and I was fine. But I was like, yeah, you gotta be careful. When you go out to events, when you go to something with a lot of chili heads, man, all I can say is prep well. Eat some good food. I went to a thing, it was a private thing, but right here down the street, Johnny Scoville was there and a bunch of chili heads. And I tried about 30, 40 different hot sauces, some of which were brutally hot, and some other products. And Johnny was giving me peanuts, tubatera nuts and stuff. But I didn't get any cramps the first part of the day. And the reason why is I went and had lunch at Five Guys. So I ate them fries and that burger. I was good. Now later on, around 4 or 5 o'clock, I literally ate one single tubatera peanut. And it lit me up, and it hit my stomach. And I was like, and there was a lady there with an empanada truck, and I'm like, make me an empanada, you know, give me some plantains, whatever you got. And waiting for her to cook that was another long, it didn't take that long, but it just, in my mind, I'm like pacing back and forth. And I'm just like, oh no. And sometimes it's all it takes is whatever capsaicin is in the wall of your stomach already is not bothering you, you know. And you're literally, Mrs. Bokow is the prime example of this. She will eat a bunch of hot stuff, and then she'll, like, you know, just, she'll be okay. Like, what happens is when the food starts digesting, and there's a lot of capsaicin still left in your stomach, it's in your stomach, you know, it's in the lining. You know, that's why people wake up in the middle of the night with calf cramps, because they go to sleep, they prepped well, they do the challenge that they're going to do, then they drink some milk, eat a banana, something like that. They're good, right? If they get cramps, if they don't, they're good. They go to sleep, next thing you know, about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, they'll wake up, it wakes them up out of a sound sleep. All your food is digested, and there's still capsaicin in that gut. That's what happened to me. So be careful when you go out and be around a bunch of chili heads. I'll tell you that, man. Because you don't want to be somewhere, especially if you're at an event, man. You don't want to be somewhere. A lot of events too, man. Chili heads go to are across the country. You don't want to be somewhere in a foreign area, you know. And next thing you know, you're like, oh, it's like this. Especially the people got their kids with them. Now, if you're going to compete and you know what you're going to do, you have a battle plan and you execute it and do it. But just going out to a hot sauce festival, man, yeah, it can get you jammed up. All right, y'all. Cousin Eddie's tearjerker. It freaking lit me up. I barely put a dent in this. You ever see me eat that little amount? I'm not messing with it right now. My stomach is crazy. I gave it a couple of good tastes. It's phenomenal. Thank you, Eddie, for this. Anybody want some good barbecue sauce? This sauce is it's a hog sauce. It's a Carolina hog sauce. That's what I call it. It's, you know, pulled pork sandwiches. You can put it on a bunch of other stuff. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying. But this is the sauce. It's a dipping sauce. It's a drizzle sauce. Go to cousineddiesauce.com and get you some.